let's talk websites. There are 3 questions your website must answer for it to be effective. I remember when I first got my real estate license, real estate websites were a new thing. And the question back then was, do you have a website? I don't have one yet. Do you have one? Maybe I should get one. If you had a website, that was good enough. Today, that's no longer the case. If you have a website, chances are it's getting lost on the interwebs and nobody even knows about it. There are 3 things you should have, a must-have on your website in order for it to be effective. Are websites important? Absolutely. The bad part is most real estate agents' websites that I see, they are totally not effective. They're nothing more than a glorified business card, if that. We're gonna talk about 3 basic things today. If you have a website, well, it's kind of a weird question if you have a website. Of course you have a website, right? You do have a website. If you don't have a website, people may not trust you. Everyone's online stalking you, and if they don't see anything, it's almost like you don't exist. Do they trust you? Do they not? It's just the way it goes. There are 3 questions your website absolutely must answer. Must. You can have other things on your website, but if you don't have these 3 things, your website just may not be as effective as it could be. First, let's talk about the mistakes that most real estate agents make when it comes to their website. The biggest one by far is agents talk about themselves. Usually they have a picture of themselves with the 80s slick car salesperson pose. That just screams you. They don't come to your website to see your picture because it's really not about you. They come to the website because they have a need. And if you talk about you, you're not really focusing on them. Look how amazing we are. I sold X amount of homes, and they make that the primary thing. Who cares? It's not about you. I also see the cheesy slogans. We make dreams come true. We hold the key to your future. Slogans, for the most part, are super confusing. You know what they mean when you say we make your dreams come true or we hold the key to your next home or something like that. Yeah, you know what that means. If somebody lands on your website for the first time and they know nothing about it, you've got about 3 to 5 seconds to capture their attention. And when you throw a cheesy slogan at them, they don't even know that you're an agent trying to help them. Guess what happens? Gone. See you later, sucker. Just because a slogan means something to you, it doesn't mean it means the same thing to them. Get rid of your cheesy slogans. Here's the final mistake I'll get into. There are more, but I'm just talking about the most popular ones. Most websites are way too confusing. Way too many options, way too many buttons. You don't want people to go on your website and get lost, do you? As human beings, we're kind of dumb. Me too. That goes for everybody. When I say dumb, I don't mean dumb as in 2 + 2 = 5. I'm talking about there is too much information in today's world. Information's constantly flying at myself and you every day, constantly. When people go on your website, like I said, you've got 3 to 5 seconds to capture their attention, and they've got 50 buttons to choose from. They get confused. And guess what happens? Come on, you're leaving so soon? Stay a while. Most websites are just simply too confusing. Odd choice of words. Now let's get into the 3 questions you must answer. Question number 1. What do you offer? A cheesy slogan is not what you offer. It's not about lifestyle. Leaving so soon? But get specific. Use simple to understand words and explain what you offer. This means you have to solve a specific problem for a specific person. I know it's difficult because as real estate agents, you help buyers, sellers, luxury sellers, first-time buyers, and it's kind of hard to capture all that on one website. I understand that. And it's almost counterintuitive to get specific. But that's what you have to do. Do you think people go on your website because they've got nothing better to do or to see your picture from the 80s? They have a problem and they're only there to see if you can solve that problem. They don't want 50 options. They hop on and go, nope, next. That's how quickly it happens. You have to stop them in their tracks. Yeah, your offer simply has to revolve around solving their problem. And it has to be the first thing they see. Big letters. Doesn't have to be fancy. There are so many companies out there who can offer to build a website for you. They will make promises about how fancy your website's going to be. They're going to tell you how many beautiful buttons it's going to have. What I found is most website companies have no idea how marketing works. They just know how to make a pretty website. It's not about pretty, it's not about options, it's about solving problems. Capiche? We on the same page so far? Question number 2. How are you going to solve my problem? So now that you've told them what problem you're here to solve, now you have to solve that problem. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Brilliant idea. People don't take aspirin because they're hungry or they've got nothing better to do. They take aspirin because they have a headache. Ah, that makes sense. When you know your perfect avatar, the person you're trying to help, you have to have a solution. And that solution can come in many forms. They can download a PDF. They can watch videos. You can send them emails. You can send them to Facebook Messenger. There are many ways of communicating to your perfect prospect, your avatar, how you're going to solve the problem. The key here is you have to solve that problem. What I see on most websites, put in your price range and listings come up. That's great and all, but you blend into the noise. It looks just like every other website. What problem are you actually solving? Buyers aren't looking for homes just for the sake of buying a home. There's a problem they're trying to solve. Get ahead of that. Agents put listings on the website because they're told that's what they have to do. Hold on a second. You got listings on your website? I'm getting listings on my website too. What's the number to that IDX guy? Oh, it's here somewhere. Don't blend in, stand out. The question is, why do buyers go on an IDX website to look at listings? Answer that question. Why are they going there? That's like asking, why are you going down this aisle to look for aspirin? Makes sense, right? If you show a buyer, for example, how to solve their problem, give them that aspirin, they will have no need to walk down the aisle to look for one. Just like they will have no need to look at listings on your website. Agents are all trying to capture that lead. Oh, you like this home? Put in your email. Maybe I'll show you a home. I understand that's the way it works. There's no substance there. There is no relationship there. And of course, real estate agents call these leads and they say, hey, can I help you find a home or buy a home or whatever the situation is? And they don't know you. No, you can't help me. I'm just looking. You haven't really solved a problem. If you do choose to work with a first-time buyer, make sure your website screams, here's how we will help you. Download this PDF. Maybe it's a step-by-step guide on how to secure your first home, making getting a mortgage super easy. I just thought of that off the top of my head. See where I'm coming from on this? Third question, how do I get it? So now that you've got an offer, you're here to help them solve it. Now show them how they can get this offer. Your website should have a clearly defined button. Click here. Download this. Here's your guide. Super easy. Make it easy. Put it in their face so they can't miss it. If they take you up on your offer, you know you've hit their pain point. And now you just have to make sure their headache goes away. If you want to blend in, go ahead, throw up your picture, tell them that you're number one or you've got the coolest team, throw some listings at them. Yeah, if you want to blend in, go for it. But then don't cry that your website sucks and you're not getting any good leads, or the ones you do, they want nothing to do with you. If you truly want to grow your business or make your website super effective, answer these 3 questions. What do you offer? How will it make my life better? And how do I get it? That wasn't too difficult, was it? If you like this video, do me a favor. I'm being totally selfish here. Do something for me. Click like on this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the dingy bell button. You know what I'm talking about. I think we're done, Bob. He agrees. Take care.